so-called spiritual tea time with Reverend Payshence every Wednesday. If you ever want to, this Wednesday, it will be 5 o'clock y'all's time, Indigo Psychics TV, and I'll be doing full moon readings for everybody. Just get a big chance to know. It does. Oh, I didn't know it did that. Thank you. All right, everybody, y'all ready? Who wants the tea spilled with the Reverend?
Me.
All right, let's see who we got first. Oh, look at here, Brother Wolfram. Ha ha. Ooh, somebody gonna get red. He wants to know, what does the coming year hold for my spiritual workings? Oh, he tried to be sneaky, like some folks like to do. Or will I achieve my goals in my spiritual workings? See, that's the problem right there, brother. You have too much self-doubt.
Ooh.
You need to stop with the self-doubt. You just gave yourself away. I don't even throw cards for that, baby. You need to work on your confidence. That 528 every night. 432 every night. 417 every night. And not only would it help you on the spiritual, but also help you get that physical body up and charm too. And also too, being a natural health practitioner that I am, baby, get yourself, it's called Devil's Claw. It will literally, what it does, you get it in capsule form, and it will pull those toxins out of the body that's causing the arthritis to deteriorate the body. With my degenerative disc syndrome, I was lucky to save my upper vertebrae, because the disc and everything, that's how fast that they were degenerating. I had the orthopedic 10-year non-surgical who wanted to drug me up like a mother, laugh at me, telling me I was crazy. I told him I was going to use energy frequencies and my herbs. 6 months later, he had to admit and apologize that they had grown back to full size. The other ones, the rest of my back, I can't, because once they're gone, they're gone. But luckily, I was able to save my upper back. I'm too stubborn to get surgery anyways. But they will work. You got to claim it. Stop speaking that self-sabotage on your child. Because when you do that, what are you going to tell the gods? When our ancestor warriors do that? How were they when they went into battle? What mindset did the berserker have? But just in case, I'll throw you a card anyways. Yes, I'm a smart butt. I'm a Capricorn sun. What do you expect? Ooh. Yep, they're gonna work, baby. Look, I barely tossed and it literally got tossed right out of the thing. Your gifts are developing. The only thing that's gonna keep your workings from working is your self-doubt. It's you, baby. 99.9% of the people that come to me are seasonal practitioners from all walks of life and paths. And the 99.9% of the problem, the reason why the spells and their workings are not working, because of the mindset. Not because you ain't got the ritual done right. Rituals are fine. You got them memorized like a mother. But it's the within that you need to do. You're doing too much without. Chasing everything external. Got to go in to find the 5D, baby. You dig? All right. That was that, y'all. Okay. Let's see. Who is the next victim? I hope I say this right. Karia?
It's Carla.
Oh, okay. The way you did your L. Miss Carla? Oh, okay. Right there, when you say, when is your business gonna take up? That's a lack mindset, baby. Stop trying to control the how, when, and where. You're gonna block your success by doing that. If you go to my Indigo Psychics TV, that's sponsored by my company, Indigo Psychics, I have a playlist. They're not my videos, because our channel used to be my personal channel, and I use these for myself. I have lists that help attract customers. I help with success with business. There's ones for financial freedom. There's ones the playlist to help with debt and savings mindset, so you can get rid and remove financial. There's one for removing financial obstacles that keep you from success. And see, with these playlists, because I got ADHD really bad, and I get bored. Usually someone with that like to listen to the same thing over and over. Well, I get bored after a while. And that's why you'll find it's a high variety of either straight Savaggio frequency, pure tones videos, or they will be the Savaggio frequencies with nature sounds in the background, with the subliminals, or they would be what they call the forced spoken meditation ones. Like one of my favorite channels for that, like especially when you're awake, when like type of brain that I have, I can listen to 6 different people saying the affirmations at the same time. That's why we make good multitaskers. It's called Rockstar Affirmations. They'll have 2 copies of each subliminal. One is straight words, and one is the words with the music in the background. And they cover everything from dealing with your business to self-esteem, health, whether you want to be a famous author, famous on YouTube, any form of social media, rock star. I've even seen, for just in general, helping with money and everything. But I'm still gonna throw a card. Right now, the main one I'm using, unless it needs to be clarified, I'm using MJ McCollahan. I love her artwork, the Crow Tarot, and her Oracle deck, and then clarify with the Tarot if I need it. And girl, we just had one just pop out. Honey, enjoy the adventure. Because the more positive we are, remember, money is not a physical thing. One of the best things to do to have a healthier relationship, because you worry about every little penny that you spend, and that is what's blocking you from your success. And one of my favorite things to do to help me, because I used to be the same way too, but what helped me and everything, put it in your own words, but just to give you an idea, every time I spend money, whether it be on me, my family, give it in charity, or paid on my bills, will always return to me 1,000-fold, so mote it be. Say it just before you pay your bill, just before you go to the register. Also to keep up the law of reciprocity, because what we give, we return. Like this right now, 2024, numerology adds up to 8. Year 8 is a year of abundance, but also being the affinity, it's like one big, huge retrograde. Retrograde, return to sender. So all those seeds you've been planting, you gotta give them time, because too many of us, because of the traumas we grew up with and everything, and our lovely little witchy wounds especially from childhood that we have dealt with, we keep on trying to use our magic to control the how, when, and where, and we're not allowing our ancestors and the gods to do the magic. And we keep on forgetting how divinely protected and provided we are. Because unless you try to work at it and make it happen in that way, trying to control the aspect because it makes you feel more comfortable, you're blocking yourself. You gotta learn to let go of the how, but trust me, I'm human too, I do that too, and that's when I get into my subliminals and my playlists. And start using, so one of the things I teach about is sleep meditation. Using the subconscious. That is the most powerful form of energy work, spell work you could do. Sleep.
I got another one for you too.
Okay? Remember, treat it as an adventure, baby. Next victim. Miss Stacy. Wait, oh, there you is, right there. Ain't that coincidental? Miss Stacy wants to know, will I be with my soulmate this year? Only if you write down on a piece of paper and clarify exactly what you want in your soulmate. Because when you ask something like that, that means you're settling, baby. The true soulmate you need to start with is yourself. You want that, because we're walking human magnets. You want that true love, you want that soulmate, it has to be yourself first. Because whatever you drawing into your spheres of your space is what you're feeling inside for yourself. You want that soulmate? Love yourself. Using that, like I said, 432, especially healing on your heart chakra. And then if you look on my playlist on the Indigo Psychics TV, I have one that's chakra and healing list. And they have it where it's quick fix for all 7 chakras. And then there's one on there specifically for each one. And listen to those, especially on the lower half, the sacral, sacral, and root, besides doing your heart. Then This is one of the things I teach a lot of my babies. I've talked about it on my show. Get your pen and paper and you're ready to write. And that's another thing, as a spiritual teacher, I'm old-fashioned like that. I make people write their own books of shadows. That's why I don't physically write books. Let me know when you're ready, baby. Okay. What I have my babies do, I want you to go through and get a nice regular size writing notebook paper. And I want you to think about, you're going to make 2 columns. The one on the left is going to be a list starting with the most recent to the very first intimate relationship that you had. All your exes. Okay? No matter how hurtful it is, it's crucial that you do this. Then, on the right, in that column, you write down only the positive physical, mental, emotional attributes about them that you fell in love with. Okay? And the reason why they ex, they didn't have everything, baby. Okay? Then, after you get your 2 columns, I want you to take a pair of scissors and you cut down the middle. Okay? And split them apart. Okay? In almost every spiritual tradition, when you're trying to banish something, you fold away from you when it comes to your papers. And when you want something to come toward you, you fold toward you. So the list of all your exes, I want you to take and fold away from you. And then find yourself a fire pot and light it up. Splash it up with some Florida water or 70%, rubbing alcohol to really help it burn. And as it's on fire, you show the attitude of gratitude. Because the more gratitude we feel, the more we draw in our blessings. And I've had people, why the hell do you want me to show gratitude? Do you realize what? Yeah, I do. Because if you really think about it, he helps you or her realize what you truly deserve and what you did not want in your life partner.
Mm-hmm. And they are not entitled.
And that's why you say, thank you for making me realize this. And thank you for making me realize what I truly deserve. Mm-hmm. And then whoever would love God, goddess, or whatever, who you work with that, that help with your, in the situation, you read off to them all the attributes. And then you fold it towards you and put it away somewhere out of sight of the mind. Never touch it again. Okay, now that you've called your true soulmate, you need to work on you. Because the worst thing is everyone calls soulmate in and everything, but they don't want to work on themselves, and then that poor soulmate is getting the sins punishment for everyone who's hurt you in the past. And it's not fair to that beautiful soul. And that's why you call them to you out of sight, out of mind, so it can, the powers of the universe, powers that be, bring them into you, and you work on healing yourself. Okay? And that's the most crucial thing. So when that person comes, you are ready for them mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Because if you keep on waiting for the shoe to drop, guess what you tell the universe you want to happen in that relationship? And that person can be your true soulmate. But you end up sabotaging your relationship because you're already expecting it. Using the law of assumption. Make sense, baby? Also, I have a really good self-esteem, self-love list on the YouTube channel as well. And remember, this Wednesday, I'm doing a full moon collective, so you can always pop in and re-ask too. It's just gonna be me flying out the readings. We do live action. Woo! Don't mind me. It's a southern thing, baby. Okay, someone just wrote her name. Aria Marie. Hello? Aria Marie? Or Aria? Oh well, they're lost, not mine. Next. Valeria? No Valeria? Okay.
We're here.
Oh, that you? Mommy? Esposa?
Yeah, mija.
Mija. Oh, okay. Valerie wants to know. Yes, it will. Just like I was telling her, when you keep looking for it, that means you'll settle. You gotta start with the love in yourself. You have to be your own mi amor, okay? You have to give your heart to yourself, fall in love with yourself, spoil yourself, give yourself princessa treatment. What you want in a relationship, you have to give to yourself first so you can magnetize it to you. Otherwise, you're gonna get the bandejo from you know what coming in thinking he can pop you around and do whatever, cheat, whatever, mistreat you. And you don't want that happening. So you need to start with self. And the easy way to do it is working on your self-esteem by listening to the love subliminals. Like I've said before, the 432 is the main one that heals like the heart chakra. I have, like I said, the list that's on there that, because like I said, the list of the subliminals that are on our channel is not my personal videos. These are actually my personal lists I listen to all the time for myself. Because I believe it being a walking testimony that it works. And you take advantage of your sleep. And also, say some prayers to Santa Muerte in the La Roja, in the red. Because she deals with love and fidelity and relationships.
Leave her roses.
Leave her red roses. My company actually has a cafe that's dedicated to her. She loves. I've had more than one person. I've even had
She does love that coffee.
a maestro, Andrew Chestnut, who is a professor, and he is the leading collegian on the topic for gringos on Santa Muerte
It's true, though.
in this country. And he gave her and his few of his students offerings of our coffee, and she just drank it right up. So start working with her and start working on self and showing yourself the love, and before you know it, they will show. Because when you look for it, you'll settle for anything. And you deserve nothing but the best. Do not settle, okay? Make sense? Okay, mommy. All right. Miss Rory, was that you, baby? Yes, he's very happy and he watches with you all the time, honey. Do me a favor, help her set up an ancestor altar if you ain't to her granddaddy. He's very, very proud of you, Rory. You don't have to worry, okay? You're very protected. And you have, yeah, keep guiding that one. She's going to be very powerful and a force to be reckoned with, especially in 20 years.
Oui.
Okay. Miss Anita? Anita? No? Okay. Saul or Saul? Well, I acquired the ranch house in Devine, Texas. To make it happen, write down the address on a red candle with your name on it. And keep burning it with some kind of attraction oil on it. And then also along, because you have that Catholic upbringing, St. Joseph, especially because you being Dominican, you know, it's part of the 21 divisions. He represents the carpenters. So anything deal with homes, especially in our Caribbean traditions, we use him. Upright to bring, to sell, we put him upside down in a little statue and everything. You know, some of the Italians do the same thing, put Joseph in a pot or by the front door to sell the house. But you want to keep a house or acquire a house, you keep him upward. Usually he has like a yellow candle. You can find them at the Botanica. If you can't, you know, get to the Botanica, just use yellow and red candles. And then once you get to the house, get some dirt from the land, collect that in the baggie, and then find some either carpet or some kind of something from inside the house. And then I want you to get a box. It could be, you know, like a size of a gift box to a cigar box, whatever you feel comfortable in doing. You put all the stuff from the land and the home inside of there, and then either put some of your nails, saliva, your hair, whatever in there. Then I want you to put some rice for prosperity and protection. Then I put many times what I've done is for people, you know how like at the Dollar Tree, they got like the play money? You can still use that for your spells and write the address on all the pieces of paper money. It's gonna be a minute, you're gonna get a cramp in the hand from writing so much, but you just keep visioning that it's already yours, you're already living there. And you put that all in the box. And then get 2 magnets, a male and a female, that will get to use for the law of attraction to bring it to you. And you then seal the box shut, and keep it by the candles and keep burning it until you acquire the home. And then after you acquire the home, either bury it, depending on the size of your box, either by the front door of your property or buy you a nice house plant and keep it by the door and have that in there so the house is always paid for, it's always protected. And you got good health and everything. Because the rice, especially, I always usually emphasize using jasmine rice because jasmine is for love and prosperity. And same with the rice. Rice is good for soaking up and getting rid of the negativity, for protection, and also bringing you prosperity. That's part of the reason why they throw it at weddings. Make sense, child? Okay. Ooh. Groans and hisses, groans and hisses. Mama Voodoo. On that one, I'm going to talk to Senor Cavera. Senor Cavera is my pendulum that was made for me. That means Mr. Scully, if you don't know Portuguese. Okay. Senor, pregunto por favor. Is Mama's house going to work out? And I ain't moving my hand, y'all. You see him swinging. He says, see, Mommy. But what also I'm hearing from him is that you need to be more working on self. You are working yourself thin. Your health will only be blocked because you working too much. Because you got in that mindset, if you sit still and rest, I'm being lazy. Nope, you're not. We have to recharge. That is still working. It's called self-care. So taking a day, maybe even two, work on yourself and just relax. And if someone, I know Titi would have no problem respecting it, but anybody else, tell them to fuck off, excuse my language. But they need to respect your boundaries. They need to learn to say no. I'm not dealing with you until Sunday. I'm sorry, I'm me time. If you have to, 20 minutes a day if you can. If not, at least one day a week where you don't deal with nobody, turn the phone off, everything you got to do for you. Get automatic feeders. I got cats too, trust and believe me. I have Mina, that's named after Dracula's girlfriend, who's a lovely little short hair, domestic black. And then I thought he was a domestic black, and then he grew up into becoming a Swedish monstrosity, Swedish forest cat named Mr. Ash, or Mr. Ashhole altogether. Oh, he's very persnickety. Especially when I hear him talk, he literally sounds like he's like one of the nice little girly men from the east side of Berlin, if you know anything about Berlin. Haha. I know I'm being naughty. Okay.
You naughty never.
No, never. Me? No. All right. Any animal that you see, baby, is a sign. Especially when you see a hummingbird. Happiness and prosperity are on the way. It's reminding you the ancestors are watching over you. Your healing process is working. Keep moving forward. Does that make sense? Hummingbird? I know. But does that make sense? Yeah. I had a situation happen because of certain people. They were afraid that certain people would cause me harm if I went to New Orleans. Because I have some Yankees down there that took over the town that don't quite like me. But my husband and I went down there anyways. And we got married and had a great old time. I had my lovely Bocure with the Labrador that kept me invisible to anybody and everybody who would have been my enemy. We got back and posted, before I even say that, talking about animals. Just before we left, my dog, when she was alive, would bring up these possums and start eating them as a snack. When you see a possum, spirit is telling you to drop dead and play and lay low. We are taking care of business. Okay, got it. We get to New Orleans, and I'm about to go into one of the stores where a certain person I know that was causing problems for me and my friend, because I thought this person was a dear friend, and I was going to say wherefore when he was alive, because we were going to be stopping in the clothing store that's right across the street and everything. But just before we went past there on Raoul Street, I could not tell you the name of the store, but you'll never forget it because it was literally a 7-day visual candle of a possum done up like Holy Mother Mary. Is that not a sign from the goddess saying, don't even shut the hell up? And so I didn't go. But it was absolutely hilarious. Like I said, we had a grand old time. No one even knew that we were even there. And when we posted the pictures and everything, I got word back that people were checking security cameras, thinking I threw hexes at their freaking stores. And I never even touched nobody because they ain't worth the freaking time. Damn Yankees. Sorry. Am I being naughty again?
No,
Wait,
never.
weren't we just talking about protection? Am I cackling? I'm sorry. I be. See, Mama's better. Who do you think I learned it from? Hey, Papa. Oberon. You just in general, you didn't leave a question?
I know, just my name.
Okay.
What do you want to tell me something?
Yes, sir. Ancestors, walk with me, show me what it needs to be revealed for Papa Oberon. What does he need to know? Whatever you've been going through, darling, you need to do some isolation and work on self. Just trickery afoot. You need to quiet the mind so you know who the trickster is in your personal circle. Is that making sense so far? Yep, distance. And as you distance yourself from that person, see how the crow, I don't know if you can see it from that far away, but he's going and walking toward the sun. And we know the sun is the most happiest and prosperous tarot card in the deck. Because as you go in isolation, they're going to be preparing you. Because there's a bunch of mischief. Like I said, there's a trickster about. Did you need me to go in more detail about that? Or is that good? But does it make sense? Okay. But anytime this weekend, if we have some personal time, if you want a more in-depth reading and everything, I'll be more than happy and honored to do that for you. God bless you. And don't forget to have your people contact me and let me know what coffee you want, okay? All right, let's see what's next. Seriously? What time do we close today and we'll be open until the rave? We close at 6 and the rave's at 8 p.m. Whoever little smarty pants put that in there. And you know who the heck you are.
Sorry.
Look what just jumped out, Knight of Wands.
That wasn't me.
Bon temps roulé, baby.
I was playing. Really.
We gonna have fun at the rave, child.
I'm ready for it. Let's do it.
Right? Let's go for it. Miss Karen? Oh, hello, gorgeous. How the heck do you say that K word, child? I don't want to mispronounce it. Kinsley returns. I'll ask Senor Cavetta because he's one of those type blunts. You know, anybody who does pendulum work, you know how usually when it goes back and forth, it means yes, side to side means no. Clockwise circle, maybe yes. Clockwise counterly, it means maybe no. He don't circle. It's either yes or no. Okay. Señor, pregunta por favor. Will kids let return to Karen? I'm not moving my hand. You see the way he's swinging, Mama? He's confirming yes. Just be patient. Remember divine timing, baby. How am I doing so far, people? Oh, Miss Cindy, baby. Sorry, the Grease song starts playing in my hand. I'm not gonna try to sing because I know I can't sing. I'm sorry about that in the first place. What excitement this year gonna be bringing me? Whatever you make it. But let's just in general, we'll figure it out. Let's throw some cards. What? Oh. I love it when Spirit grabs the card and said, "No, these." Okay. Oh, yo, gonna be busy, especially working with Mama and Titi. We got teamwork, choices, creativity, open-hearted. Because of you being open-hearted and enjoying yourself and embracing everything. Because that's great about us Capricorns. We're known as the Merlin sign. You know the history of Merlin? He was born, Benjamin Button syndrome. Born an old man, died a baby. And that's how our souls are. We are born little old people and everything. We're like 120 at 5. And then by the time we hit about 60, we're acting like 2. So keep everything open-hearted, honey, and everything's gonna flow. And especially when certain bumps in a row, be like a duck and let it flow down your back like water. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Exactly. Do we want to take a quick break? Bake. You always see where my head is.